All right, so I wanted to try what all the young guys are doing, and I have to admit, the NMN, NAC, it's nicotinides, something like nicotinides or something. That's been a great thing. I one in the morning with my multivitamin, colostrum, one pill of colostrum, one turkesterone pill, and I started recently trying pill form, a methylene blue cacao powder blend. And so I have my coffee, and so far, this has resulted in me really not needing coffee later in the day. Later in the day, I had just a real modest little bite to eat, and then the same kind of thing, take my daily iodine pill with it. I've not needed as much coffee or anything like that, and it's a very smooth course of energy that I'm attentive, not shaky, not over-energized. Feels great. Yeah, I'm like, wow, this is kind of nice. It's finally found what a supplement was for, and it's, of course, because I'm getting older. When I was younger, I didn't really need them. I just simply wasn't that high level of enough of an athlete. My body recovered fine, Yeah, and so now I'm just like, oh, this is very good for this time of my life, and it really is now that I had a course of about a week, about 5 days, 6 days. I've been going at this, had this. I'm like, no, this is feeling really good. So anyway, an interesting reaction I saw from both, what was it? I think it's called JTV, literally. And he was looking at Ben Shapiro. And Ben Shapiro's later reaction to Trump. And that the way that all these countries and the deal that they're making, they're going to start coming up with, they're going to make regular relations with Israel, regular diplomatic relations. So almost the entire rumor about the Gulf Cooperation Council, everything anybody was saying about this, or anything that was being intimated along these lines, now it's solid. The Ummah, national governments of the Ummah, at the heart of the Ummah, have now said, Israel's cool, we're cool with America, all of you kooky militias your time is up. Now it's on. And the interesting part is how at first, remember, Shapiro was not happy with what suddenly Trump did this, but him and the great one, Mark Levin, were both supposedly very, very upset. And I'm thinking it's because nobody knew. Oh, look, guys, those are big ducklings. Look at the big fuzzies. Oh my gosh, look at them run around now. Look at them just running around. They're just finding all the gunk. They're like all the goodies and the gunk. They're like, yeah, they're having a good old morning. Mom's having to try to keep up with them. Look at that, she's paddling along. Like, oh my gosh, who's that guy? Is that guy again? That weirdo. Yep. Oregon Ducks. So anyway, they both were, first not very happy with what they saw. Suddenly, JTV's covering that Shapiro has an entirely different point of view, because he wasn't in on the inside baseball like he usually is, apparently, which is very interesting, and is saying a lot about how press and stuff like that's being handled with people who typically would be the press of of note and such on the subject. Levin and Shapiro being like people who would have like some inside baseball, but that they didn't know it all. They had no idea. They had no idea what was coming, and that says a lot now for the operational security that's going on, and that's good. That's very, very good. Nobody knew shit until it happened. And this was huge. And nobody knew shit until it happened. You didn't hear like, see all the big things that are coming and all the big. You didn't hear anything. Nobody got ahead of it in oppositional press. So none of the opposition, the political opposition, had no idea of any of this. So this means Qatar kept Democrats out of any knowledge of this. Check and mate and king me. And king me again and king me again. This is amazing. This is, and it's the end. The Democrats have been shown in the Middle East. They're done. They don't have, nobody's on their side anymore of national, at the national level. That's one of the biggest takeaways. None of these nations gave this up to oppositional press in any country, meaning all of them have decided who they're siding with for many elections to come. Very, very interesting stuff to think about.